Good morning, guys and gals. This is your host, Joe, Life with Joseph, and it is the 25th of December, the traditional Western Christmas. For those of you who celebrate the birth of Jesus, Merry Christmas. My late wife did. God love her. Pray to show her favor. I'm at the, oh God, I can't remember now. Jesus, dude, you're it. I'm at one of the choice hotels here in Lake Havasu, and I'm going to show you my breakfast. Hold on just a sec. Scrambled eggs and sausage are good. The coffee's hot. The waffles are nice, and they have a spread that's not butter, which I think shows a little bit of foresight. So I'm going to pregame this here, and then I'm gonna head out. I'm going to run some film here in Lake Havasu. This is where London Bridge is. Here's our dining room pan for as many cars as were in the parking lot this morning. There's nobody in here, but the view out the window is really nice, so here you go and we'll see what's next. Here's my view off the balcony heading to the west here at the Quality Inn in Lake Havasu City, Mojave County, Arizona. You hear the annoying AC hum behind me, and I'm sorry about that, but this is Arizona 95. Can't miss the sounds. There you go. So we're gonna check out, and we'll chat in the car. As I'm checking out, I forgot to do the room walk, but that's okay. The room was fine. These are payphone cubbies. Oh, they're awesome. No door on them, but nevertheless, I don't think I've seen something like this in a really long time. We're on McCullough first. We're going to cross Arizona 95, and then we're going to get onto and to then cross London Bridge, the London Bridge that was shipped over here in pieces from London, England, reassembled here, the channel dredged, and now you see what Lake Havasu City really is all about. Our first stop of the day is at the west end of the London Bridge, and this is the real London Bridge that was brought over from London. Now, I've since walked over the newer London Bridge, and right here where you see the sign, I'm fairly confident that I have a picture saved of at least me wearing a Red Sox t-shirt, and I think I have one of my brother Charlie here too. Now, when we first came here, it wasn't nearly this developed. So I'm going to walk on the middle of the bridge, and I'll run some film. Even the plaque here is literally straight off the original or the older London Bridge that McCullough had disassembled, purchased from the City of London, had disassembled, shipped over, hauled here, and reassembled like Lincoln logs. Here's the channel heading to the north, and as I scroll over, there's this little, I thought it was bigger where the chair and all that is. There's retail there, but I don't think it's nearly what it used to be. Here's the other side of the channel. Now, the bridge was built, and then the channel was dug. And the timeshare here, this London Bridge Resort, the Dish and I were out here. This is in the 90s, the first time we were married. And they hassled us to come look at the timeshare presentation. And we, hold on. You know, sometimes people just don't take no for an answer until you tell them to fuck themselves. So I didn't quite go that far, but I said, look, I could stay up at Harrah's for $40 a night, come anytime I want within reason. So why would I spend all this money to stay where I don't want to stay, where there's no casino? We're not in Nevada. And I have to pay monthly dues that can go up forever. And you tell me I can sell it, but even in the 90s I knew there's no market for this stuff. Come on now. And then the guys who advertise, oh, we can get you out of your timeshare, most of those guys are scammers too. Now, within the last year, I watched a couple of YouTube vlogs where, let me get out of the jogger's way here because they're jogging. Morning, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
They're going to walk on by. I should probably be doing more of that myself, but, you know, wish in one hand, shit in the other, see what fills up first. You've all heard that statement. Maybe not from me, but when the plaintiff got rid of me, she had a timeshare, and she was really adamant that she keep it. Now, I didn't want to tell her, oh my God, I wouldn't take a timeshare on a fucking bet, but I said, well, of course, plaintiff, you could have your timeshare. It's more important to you. Yeah, like that's what I really want, an endless liability that I can't get rid of. No thanks. This guy on the left, I slowed the film up, is towing doubles with a tractor. So we're going to talk about that here in just a second. Yes, it is legal. You could tow this if you have a non-commercial Class A, which you have to take the written and all that stuff. I don't think you need the medical like you do with the commercial Class A with the CDL. But there are standards you have to meet with weight and length and braking and all that stuff. But it is legal to tow doubles if you're licensed and you have the proper equipment. Now, it's my understanding that out in the desert of Imperial County, out around Glamis, that the CHP make a habit of pulling over people to check their licensing and their weights, and they drag out the portable scale. So if your rig is something like this, you better have your shit together when you're driving through California. So now we're going to get to the lighthouse and we'll see what's next. Right along the shore here on the island that was formed by the dredging to build London Bridge, there's a couple of lighthouses. And I'm not going to stop at them all, but I'm going to stop at least this one. Turns out this may be the right one to stop at. And I'm going to talk about the Vermillion Lighthouse. This is a half-size replica of the lighthouse in Vermillion, Ohio. And the Ohio Lighthouse in Vermillion on Lake Erie, and I'm going to back up, but I need to be able to read the plaque, was built in 1877. It was replaced in 1929 with a light on a tower, and then it was rebuilt in 1992 in the style of the 1877 version. Now, the replica here is a memorial to a guy named George Darrow of the United States Navy, and the Darrow family put up the money to build and then donate this. Vermillion is known as the city of sea captains. Now, I am going to definitely take a snap of this, and let me back up here, because my friend John Wise of Travels with a Wise Guy, Coach John, is from Ohio. So I'm going to tag him on Facebook or something, and I'm going to see if he recognizes this and knows about this, because he's from Ohio. But this is the only lighthouse I'm going to take a picture of today, is the Vermillion Lighthouse, which recognizes the Vermillion, Ohio Lighthouse on Lake Erie. So here you go. Now, it's hard to see it. I don't have a super duper zoom here, but across Lake Havasu, the actual lake, which was formed when Parker Dam was built, this Lake Havasu Resort, or Havasu Resort, has been here for a very long time. It's on sovereign tribal land, and I'll have to text in the name of the tribe that runs this. There's a little casino here now. They do have RVing here, and there used to be a boat that ran across the lake to take people to the casino. And I'm filming this also because I'm going to put a picture of an old print ad that I found. I think stuff like this just fascinates me. So this is why I'm filming this. And now we're going to press on and we're going to go pick up Dude and we're going to continue with our day. So it's probably 90 minutes to go get Dude. So we're on the way, Dude. We love you, buddy. We're coming to rescue our boy. Freya, show him favor today. So we'll see what's next. Now, as I drive back over London Bridge, I'm going to pip in some old pictures I have of the construction and stuff that I saved just for vlogs like this one. So you're going to see some now. Our next stop after the 50 pence to use the loo, and they were clean too, finds us on London Bridge. This is about a 1970 version of London Bridge. The older version is in Lake Havasu City when Mr. McCullough bought the bridge at auction and had it shipped over to Lake Havasu, Arizona, where he had it rebuilt. And there's the Tower Bridge, the Tower of London on the left. You see the little circle that we walked? And here's our 360 with lots of British. I watch a guy called Lawstache on YouTube, and he recently had a video about the legality of non-law enforcement allowed to search your vehicle. I'll link to the video, but apparently in California this has been decided in court that these ag employees do have the right to limited search of your vehicle, which I found interesting. I slowed the film up here. Notice the billboard for the Filippo gas. Now I've talked about this, and we're going to drive past this, and I'll bring it up. But we're going to drive through the Needles underpass first, and you'll see that next. As we drive through the very famous Needles underpass, which eats so many high clearance vehicles, look here on the right. BNSF paved this recently. So there you go. We'll see what's next. On the right here is the tribal gas station. It's Arco on the left. I've been here for a while, but this is where you get your gas if you need gas in Needles. This will be the close. This is, as always, your host, Joe, Life with Joseph. I was just running out of steam, and by the time I picked up Dude and brought him home, he was so happy to see me. Freya, show him favor. And we just went home, and I went to bed. I slept all day. So we got up. Here's some editing. I'm going to probably post this today. This is Joe, your host, Life with Joseph. Enjoy your day. Peace be with you. And Dude and I will see you for the next one.